Wow, I just came out of the very worst PowerPoint presentation I have seen in my whole life. And I've seen some bad ones, but this one was stunning. This was at a conference. The subject of the talk was the importance of emotion in the human voice. So I go to this all excited because I'm interested in this, right? I'm a storyteller. And what the guy has done, he's done all this research. He has passed this out to the audience, so we all have copies of this, and it's all bulleted lists. Then he showed those same bulleted lists on the PowerPoint screen behind him, and then he reads it, and he reads it in a monotone. The human voice is powered by emotion. It is very important to have emotion. No irony here. This guy was just terrible. He was killing us. I looked, the woman in front of me was not only texting, she was surfing the net. And as she was surfing the net, she was saying, escape from a horrible PowerPoint presentation. And I came out of there thinking, how do you do a PowerPoint that doesn't totally suck? So, here are some tips. Number one, don't. If you can avoid doing a PowerPoint, don't do it. People have seen enough PowerPoints in a lifetime. And what happens is people have all of this information, all these data they're trying to cram in there and try to convey it all. And they start with a PowerPoint. If you start with a PowerPoint, it's a little bit like saying, Usain Bolt, you are good. You are good at this 100-meter dash. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you some crutches, because we think if you hobble on these, you're going to be even faster. And start with what you want to say. Look at all that data. Sift through it, and you know what? You have too much data. So cut it back. Cut it back. Cut it back to the 3 big points to remember. And as you look at those 3 points, start to think about it and say, each one of these is the answer to a question. Each one of these is something I want them to discover on their journey. Because that's what you're doing. You're taking them on a journey to discover this, this, and this. And if you just shove it down their throat with a PowerPoint, they won't get it, they won't care. But if you take each bit of information, each little treasure, and say, all right, how am I going to create this into a question? Because that's what a story is, right? A story is a question, it's a mystery, it's a problem recounted in a kind of an interesting way that takes us somewhere and we go, aha, now I get it. Turn each one inside out and do that. And then go back to your PowerPoint. And as you look at your slides, which you use very sparingly, examine each one with this question in mind. Does each slide I'm showing either ask or answer a question? If not, it shouldn't be in there. But if it does, you're on your way to something engaging. And you're on your way to telling a story they'll remember.